welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl AE. So today I have an interesting movie. It's both Korean, Japanese and English movie together. I mean, the languages are spoken in the movie. It's named Pachinko. It's an Apple original movie. It's based on the New York Times bestseller and the sweeping saga chronicles of the hopes and dreams of a Korean immigrant of fourth-generation family as they leave their homeland in an indomitable quest to survive and strive. So, I mean, when this movie started, it was amazing because I didn't really expect that kind of movie from them. And if you watch Lee Min-ho's movie, I mean, Boys Before Flowers, City Hunter, most ladies love him a lot. So when I saw his name on the poster of the movie, and I'm like, okay, he's like a very good actor. Let me just see what the movie is going to be like. And when I started, it was amazing, honestly. Like, it did a lot of work. I didn't really expect it, but I was impressed for what I saw. So it started with a little girl and her family. They were like really poor, but they strived to like survive. The parents owned a boarding school, and I think it was when Koreans were under the Japanese law, so like they were living under them with their rules and everything. So they were trying not to even speak evil of the Japanese then, and they had to like respect themselves, be on a low, obey the laws and the rules which were already set out for them. So at the long run, she grew up, and should I say she became an embarrassment to her family. Though her dad died, like he was really sick and he died, and she grew up and she fell in love with one of the Japanese men who came to work in Korea, and without even knowing that he was married. Like, he didn't even tell her till when she got pregnant and she went to meet him, like, I'm pregnant, and he's like, nothing can even work between them because he already has a family with 2 children already, so it can't work. So when she told her mom, the mom was like, you brought disgrace to the family, your father wanted more for you and the rest. But she took all in good faith and expected that, okay, some miracle would happen, and her life just went on from there. But I think as of right now, there should be episode 8 from the very last episode I saw. And at the end of that episode 8, they did interviews for like older women who moved from their homeland when the war had already started, like moved out to like look for a better future for themselves and their family. And you could see them telling their stories on how everything went. And some of them even said they couldn't, if they go back to their homeland, they wouldn't even remember how it was. And most of them don't even know their age anymore because it's been a while and they just tried to live. That was like the main thing. One lady said from the interview, she said she left her hometown at age 11 and started working at age 13, that she grew up with a lot of sadness. So it's really hard for her to be kind to others because of how she grew up. That if she grew up in another way, maybe things would have been very different. So basically this movie is like for me, I would even give this movie a 9 out of 10 because they did a whole lot. They brought out the stories of everything that happened. I mean, the action, the costumes they wore, it was really amazing. You should try and see Pachinko. It's spelled Pachinko. It came out 25th of March 2022, and like I said, they have 8 episodes still on, and I think they're still shooting. So obviously there's going to be a season 2 because the story has not even dropped. It hasn't even begun. They're just trying to tell us everything that the families, the immigrants, how they moved, how they lived, how they survived all through the years. You have to like be fully concentrated, because if you're not, you're going to miss a lot of, because they keep going back from 1998 to 2000, back to 1890s to 17th century and all that. So you have to really know when they are moving from one century to another, from one AD to another, because it's 4 generations. So they are obviously telling you the stories that happened between like the grandmother, the father, to the children, to the present, to the 3rd generation. So you have to really get the story, like from the very beginning. You have to follow the story so that you don't get lost in the middle, and then get to know the story of who they're actually talking about at a particular episode. If not, I'm so sorry, because you're not going to. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. Thank you so much. I love you.